together. It's all about joyful movement today, making a joyful noise with our singing voices and joyful movements with our bodies. So I think the first thing we can do is put both of those together with a little shout. Can you say, woohoo? Let me hear ya. Good job. I love those smiling faces. So come along with me. Oh, children, shout for joy. Oh, children, shout for joy. Early in the morning, shout for joy. Early in the morning, shout for joy. Oh, children, shout for joy. Oh, children, shout for joy. Woohoo! That was good. Now find something to tap on. It might be a table, it might be the floor, or it could even be your knees. Let's tap together. Oh, children, tap for joy. Oh, children, tap for joy. Early in the morning, tap for joy. Early in the morning, tap for joy. Oh, children, tap for joy. Oh, children, tap for joy. Now let's glide around the room. Oh, children, glide for joy. Oh, children, glide for joy. Early in the morning, glide for joy. Early in the morning, glide for joy. That makes me smile. What about some skipping? A little moving with your feet. Oh, children, skip for joy. Oh, children, skip for joy. Early in the morning, skip for joy. Early in the morning, skip for joy. Now take your feet and twirl them. Oh, children, twirl around for joy. Oh, children, twirl for joy. Early in the morning, twirl for joy. Early in the morning, twirl for joy. Woo! Don't get too dizzy. All right, last one. Let's make it a fun one. Oh, children, bounce for joy. Oh, children, bounce for joy. Early in the morning, bounce for joy. Early in the morning, bounce for joy. Great job. That was a lot of fun. I even got the giggles a little bit, but all the fun things we were doing and the ways we were moving around. Sometimes I just couldn't sit still when I was little. And you know what my mom would always say? She would say, "You have ants in your pants." What a silly way to talk about my wiggles. Well, I'll tell you what, I have this great song about having ants in your pants. So let's all have a little fun with the ants in our pants and do a little wiggling around. Except in this song, I have a very important line just for you to sing with me. It goes like this. That is what I say. Did you catch it? Not too hard. Try it with me. You ready? Use your big voices. That is what I say. You got it, right? One more time. That is what I say. Perfect. Let's try it. Got the nudgy, I got ants in my pants. I can't sit still, all I wanna do is dance. My head bob, and see you bobbing around. All the live long day. That is what I say. Did you catch it? Good job. Now, in addition to your head bobbing around, I want you to put your shoulders in it, and I want you to make them go up and down. That's called shrugging. We're gonna add that to our heads. You ready to go? Got the nudgies, I got ants in my pants. I can't sit still, all I wanna do is dance. My shoulders shrugging, my head shrugging, my head bob, bobbing, see you bobbing around all the live long, live long, live long day. That is what I say. All right, let's get those toes in on our game. You ready? Tapping those toes on the floor. I got the noogie, oogie, oogies, I got ants in my pants. I can't sit still, all I wanna do is dance. My toes tap, tapping, my hips swish, swishing, my knees knock, knocking, my shoulders shrug, shrugging, my head bob, bobbing, see you bobbing around all the live long, live long, live long day. That is what I say. What did you say? Last one. That is what I say. You did it. That was so fun. From head to toe, we got it all moving together. Now, friends, I would like to know if you like to dance. You know I certainly do, right? So this time, I want you to dance any way you want to. You'll get to choose. Not something I told you, but something you make up yourself. But in my little game, I'm gonna say the word freeze, and I want everybody to stop what they're doing so that you can hear the next part of the song. Are you ready? Listening ears on. If you don't have them on already, turn them on. You'll need it for our song. Here we go. Dance any way you want to. Dance any way you please. Dance any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Did you do it? Good job. This time, we're gonna reach in the air. Ready? Go! Reach any way you want to. Reach any way you please. Reach any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Whoop. Now we're gonna sway. Take your arms above you. Sway any way you want to. Sway any way you please. Sway any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Good job. Now we're fish in the sea. Let's swim around. Swim any way you want to. Swim any way you please. Swim any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Okay, now we're gonna twist any way you want. Twist any way you want to. Twist any way you please. Twist any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Good job. Now we're gonna jiggle, just like a cup full of pudding or maybe even some jello. Wiggle, wiggle, jiggle. Here we go. Jiggle any way you want to. Jiggle any way you please. Jiggle any way you want to. Just stop when I say stop when I say stop when I say stop when I say freeze. Did I trick you that time? Now let's bend, just like your knees or your waist or even your neck. Bend any way you want to. Bend any way you please. Bend any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Now let's take a big jump across the room. Leap any way you want to. Leap any way you please. Leap any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. Were you able to balance? All right, last one. It's the opposite of freeze. It's melting. Here we go, nice and slow. Melt any way you want to. Melt any way you please. Melt any way you want to. Just stop when I say freeze. No more melting, friends. It's time to dance. Last one. Dance any way you want to. Dance any way you please. Dance any way you want to. Just stop when I say stop when I say stop when I say please. You did it. How fun is that? Good job. Well, you know what brings me joy? Not just music, dancing and singing, but being with my family. So I brought somebody very special from my family here today to help me to play our next song. I'm not going to sing this one. It's actually a song with instruments. And here we have my grandmother. Say Boger Tov, friends. She has brought with her a special instrument called an accordion. let's look with our glasses and see what we can observe. Friends, it looks like a piano? That's strange. Pianos usually aren't that small. It's kind of like a traveling piano. But what's that stuff in the middle? I wonder if it opens. Let's see.
It pulls.
It pulls open. What goes in the middle when it pulls open? Air. So just like us, we can breathe in and then we breathe out. And just like us, when the accordion breathes out, it sings. Let's listen and see what the accordion can sing for you that you might be able to sing along. Now we have another instrument here today too. Does anybody know what this is called? Shout it out or write it in the comments. You do know what it is. It's a violin. But we need two things to play the violin. The violin itself and the bow. Now friends, together with the violin and the accordion, we are going to play some dance music for you called the hornpipe. The hornpipe was invented a long time ago, not as an instrument, but as a dance. And people used to wear very hard shoes to dance this song so that they could tap out the rhythm with their feet. And oftentimes it was danced by sailors who went to sea. So a lot of the dance moves that you would see were things that the sailors would do when they were looking out the ship. So you can decide if you want to add those dance moves to what you're going to do right in your own living room. We're going to start this dance with our hands. You have arms and hands to do with what you like, so let's start with that first. Whatever you want to do with your hands, as long as you're having fun, keep doing it. Wait, ready, go. And don't forget to make your smile part of your dance. Are you ready? Last time. Wait, ready, Nice. If you enjoyed listening to these instruments, clap your hands. That's what we do when we listen to music and people who perform. When you want to say thank you, you clap your hands. Thank you, friends, for dancing with us. Speaking of special people in your family, we have a wonderful family here at ECDC, and our teachers are a very important part of that. So watch closely as I play this video introducing one of our family members, teachers, just for you. And today, I have somebody special here. I have Mrs. May. Boker Tov, Mrs. May. Boker Tov. It's so good to have her here with us. I wonder if she's excited to come back to school this fall.
I can't wait to come back to school and see all of my friends.
We really do miss them, don't we?
We sure do.
Well, I'd like to introduce Mrs. May. At school, she likes to read and play, whether cooking or creating art. Mrs. May teaches from her heart. Now let's all sing. Mrs. May is a person in our neighborhood. Mrs. May is a person in our neighborhood. In our neighborhood. In our neighborhood. Mrs. May is a person in our neighborhood. A person that we'll meet each day. That's wonderful. Make sure you give her a big wave when you see her in the hallway. Bye, friends. I want you to clap your hands, put your hands together, and sing with me. Just like this. It gets the party started. You ready? We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Good. Let's start with the candles. Can you make your hands into candles for me? Remember how we make the lights twinkle back and forth? You might want them up high today or right down here next to your tummy. Lehalik ner shel Shabbat. We bless the Sabbath lights. Lehalik ner shel Shabbat. We bless the Sabbath lights. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Let me hear ya. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Now, everybody take a cup, and I want you to pour yourself a drink for your Shabbat table. You ready? Borei pari hagafen. We bless the Sabbath wine. Borei pari hagafen. We bless the Sabbath wine. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. And last but not least, our challah bread. I'd like everybody to take your hands and pretend like you're crossing over the braids of the challah bread. Can you do that for me? Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We thank God for our bread. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We bless the Sabbath bread. We sing Shabbat. Last time, we sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Great job, friends. I can't believe we have come to the end of our time together already. Well, we have the things that we need for our Shabbat table. Now, So I'd like everybody to take your twinkling lights, and I want you to use them to cover your eyes. We're not peeking because now is the special time, once a week, where we close our eyes and just use our ears to listen as the candles are lit and we receive the blessing. All right, friends, are you ready to listen? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lihadlik ner shel Shabbat. Open your eyes, friends, and take in the light. What a beautiful time we have to give thanks, to be peaceful and restful after our week. And we hope that you take this time to live joyfully, to dance, to sing, and to celebrate this weekend. Let's start the celebration with our Friday song as you enter into the weekend. Are you ready? I need you to shout out loud. Today